Knicks win. What's good, CK crew? It's your boy CK2K here, and what is up? Video 2 in a row. We out here. I went from posting nothing at all this whole entire week to posting 2 videos in a row. I am peaking again. I don't know why the audio keeps changing itself. Hello? Shout out to you guys checking out yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday's video. Shout out to you guys who showed up to the live that I had right before I recorded this here video right now on Instagram. Again, I'm not going to threaten you guys every single video, but if you're not following me on either Instagram or Twitter by now, I think our friendship is in question. Like it's right there. Just the Knicks come away with their third win. Third win of the season, and this being our first one on the road. We have another road game tomorrow at 3 or 6 EST, 3 PST, and we're playing against the Washington Wizards, who are 1-7 and just got a shellacking by Russell Westbrook and the OKC Thunder the other day. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Knicks putting the beat down on the Dallas Mavericks. And let me tell you something, seeing what I saw in that game on the road was remarkable. We had great production across the board, man. Like, I mean, maybe Frank. Probably Frank's the only outlier in an offensive sense that had a bad game. But even he didn't, in my opinion, have a bad game. I mean, Frank still being aggressive, shooting 8 shots. He had 7 points. He had another 7-assist game. I mean, I'm not upset with it. His defense was there. He made his free throws. You can't get upset at that. His plus minus was 7. 7s, 3 7, 7 points, 7 plus minus, and 7 assists. All right. In Vegas, that's good odds. All right. We got 18 from Timmy. We got another double-digit game out of Damian Dotson, who also gave us 8 boards. We got our first double-double from Mitch Rob with 13 and 10. Great game from Mitchell Robinson. I just want to see him not bite so many times on blocks. But he's getting there. He's figuring it out. We have to remember he is young and he did not play all season last year. So it's expected. But I said it on Twitter. I want to see more than pick and roll. And when we saw the pick and roll, we saw one of the better dunks that we've seen out of a center in quite some time.
New York scoring 106 and getting out one.
The man caught it behind, like, what's that? You guys hear that? You guys hear that alarm? Was that a Moutier alert? Yeah. That's right, Emmanuel Moutier made his second appearance of the season. Even though the first appearance was in garbage time, Moutier came out and played a great game. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all go ahead and shoot me in the comments. You know what it is. You know I am team Emmanuel Moutier, and Moutier played that game that we need from him to play. We don't need for him to go out there and give us 11 to 12 points. We just need Moutier to go out there and be aggressive and orchestrate the offense, because like Fizz said, and I've been saying, he is probably our best facilitator on the team. Whenever Moutier got rid of the ball, and like even Tim Hardaway, he would look and he didn't see anything. He gave the ball right back to Moutier so Moutier can cook something else up, and that's what you like to see, and that's pretty much all we need for Moutier to do. But I'm not going to go without saying, because you know I'm talking about my guy Moutier, I will also talk about a guy that you guys know on the channel I'm not a big fan of, but he had a decent game. No, he had a great game. Okay, he had a good game. He shot over 70% from the field, and he looked good for us in the second quarter. He didn't really play much towards the end because we didn't really need him to, but in the first half, he looked great for us, and that's Mario Hezonja, who dropped 11 points and still got cooked a little bit on defense, but that's because he was playing a lot more of the 4, which I think is something he could possibly do in the future, but for right now, he's trying it out, and he got burned a little bit on defense. But on the offensive end, he was cooking, and that is the Mario Hezonja that I'm expecting to see more frequently. He looked good, man. He looked good, and I can't hate other than the defense. But other than that, like, for him to go out there and give us the easy buckets that he gave us, or excuse me, to give us the quick buckets that he gave us. I'm not gonna say they were easy because they weren't no way, shape, or form easy. But the real story and the person I've been raving about is Allonzo Trier. Now, I get it. We do talk about Allonzo Trier a lot, but we don't really give him the due that he truly deserves, in my opinion. For an ISO ball handler, shot getter, to go out there and not only, you know, shoot off of a lot of dribbles, or which he didn't do so much tonight. He did get some buckets, which is his game, but he is playing within the offense so well. It's just so pretty to see him do it off the bench. He shot 8 for 10 from the field. 8 for 10. 23 points off the bench. Oh, what's that? Was he drafted? No, he was not drafted. This is an undrafted free agent, Allonzo who went out there and has been cooking for us in the last few games.
He's lost the ball. Lucas back defending, but nothing he can do.
It's so much fun to watch this kid play. And when you just let him be, he produces. Now, I think the alarming news, more so because of Moutier's good play, was the fact that Trey Burke, who has not been having the greatest start to the season, his minutes really dipped in this game. He only played 6 minutes because of Moutier's good play. But I don't know if that's anything to be too concerned about, because at the same time, Mario has only had a great game and he only played 9 minutes. So I think it was just more of a matchup situation tonight and what rotations were actually working really well against Dallas. So Fizz was just sticking to him. I mean, aside from the foul trouble, Noah Vonleh only played about 10 minutes tonight and he still was semi-productive. I mean, he still managed to give us 4 points and 3 boards in about 10 minutes. But, you know, it just, certain rotations were working really well for us tonight. Lance Thomas giving us 10 off the bench, shooting really well, 3 for 4, you know. So we just had a great overall effort from everybody and it was just so beautiful to see. And it's something that I'm hoping continues. I know we're still gonna have some games where it's not gonna be there, but this is the kind of game that I love to see. And we closed out. We actually finished the game the right way, and it was beautiful to see. And I'm proud of this team. Proud of the young guys, man. We're 3-6. But all in all, we won 118-106. Dennis Smith Jr. was so salty on the other side of that bench. Now, mind you, he did drop 23 points, but to me, what I've been always saying is he drops these empty stats. He has these empty points. He scored a lot of these points here in the fourth quarter when they were already well behind. They were trading buckets, and Dennis Smith Jr. was the beneficiary on the other side for these traded buckets. So it was like, yeah, you got the points, but did it really help you guys win or come close to winning? Not really. I do sound like a Dennis Smith Jr. hater. He comes out and he tries to play his better games against us. I mean, mind you, we've been getting shellacked by Dallas for forever. Even when Dallas is bad, they still find ways to whoop us every time. I mean, yes, you can have the shooting. Yes, you can have the scoring. For the people that wanted Dennis Smith Jr. over Frank Ntilikina, fine. You can have that scoring, but everything else, Frank does better. Yeah. There's just more to Frank's game than what you get out of Dennis Smith Jr. I'm just happy with the decision we made. I know he's unhappy, but he's doing just fine. Even Rick Carlisle before the game had the nicest and the most enlightening things to say about Frank Ntilikina, to the point where they were even talking about how they worked him out in that same draft workouts, hoping to pick him up, thinking that we would pick up Dennis Smith Jr. And you could tell he's loved his play and he was one on his team. Yeah. All right, enough of that. Talk too much again. So thank you so much for the love this week. I'm so sorry I only posted one video this week. For everybody's favorite section of the video, we are on the comments. Excuse me, that was a bad one. The comments of the video. This one I'm seeing is from the 1024. The 10 is one of my favorite people to talk to on Twitter. The only game I got pissed about this year was the Indiana one. We should have won that game and led the whole way, yet Hardaway and Cantor lost us that game. Yeah, especially Hardaway, man. He's so frustrating as you from our tweet. He's so frustrating as you are from your tweets. So me and the 10 go back and forth because he's a firm lover of Mario Hezonja, and I'm sure he's gonna love to hear the things I said about Hezonja. But we go back and forth about Hezonja, and we also go back and forth about Tim Hardaway. We both not Tim Hardaway haters, but we just want to see Tim Hardaway be the Tim Hardaway we want to be, like he did last night. Love that Tim Hardaway. Beautiful stuff. 6 boards and 3 assists along with his 18 points. I love that stuff. But for me, yes, the Indiana game was frustrating because we should have won the game, but it wasn't as frustrating as the Miami game, because the Miami game, in my opinion, till right now, is still the only game where we did not compete. And to me, that's more frustrating than anything else, because I just want 82 games of us competing to win, and at least, being in the game throughout the entire game, because that shows a sign of growth rather than us rolling over and playing dead like we did against Miami. So Indiana's game was frustrating for the sense where, yes, we had it, we lost it, but Miami's game was probably the most frustrating for me because we just never had it, and that ain't flying with me this year. Oh my goodness, Sino? I hope I said your name right. Found your channel from the Knicks Film School site, which I found searching up for some more vids to watch after the film study series on Knicks Wall channel. Oh, you from the the site. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out to Knicks Film School. We on the site, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Love the edits, man. Subscribe, and I look forward to more content. Let's go Knicks. Man, shout out to you. Yeah, so like he said, the channel, if you didn't see Friday's video, the channel is being featured on the Knicks Film School website right here. There's always a link in the description below. Go check them out. Yeah, we're featured on the site, which is really dope. The team over there is amazing. I love talking to them. And the content that they drop, like he said, the Knicks Film Study is one of my favorite things to watch because I like looking at the small things, but God, they break it down so well. So for those who don't know anything about them, go check them out. Go check out the website. Go say what's up. Beautiful stuff. And I'm glad that, you were able to find me through the website. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to CK Crew. All right, and we're gonna end with this comment because I love this comment. CK, I admit I was a little hard on Timmy too this season, but he has been producing when others haven't. I still believe we would be better with a two-way play. Reading is hard. With a two-way player at that spot. But if Tim can improve on the defensive end, Frank, Knox, Dot, Mitch, Porzingis would complement each other's game very well. Yes, I agree. But you forgot one thing. One thing only. The fact that we gonna have Kevin Durant in that lineup. Kevin Durant with those names that you just put on there will be a great combination of players. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Bring on KD. Hashtag KD to NY. Yes. Right. Boy, if you don't get... We should be live right now. We're doing the premiere thing. So, Future CK, how's it going? Is everything going well in the chat? No. Huh? Well, it's crazy. You probably responded, but I can't see your response because I'm past CK. That's not how time works. Y'all probably think I'm so crazy when I do this part. Especially for the people that aren't watching in the premiere. They're like, why is he talking to... But for the people at the premiere, this joke's for you guys. Oh, God. Let's just end the video. Much love to you guys. As always, don't forget to hit me on my socials. Hit those follow buttons. Subscribe. Oh, that's right. How could I forget? I hope to see you tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. for the 4th episode of Coast to Coast with myself and Brandon. Every week, there's more and more people showing up. The conversations are getting hilarious. The conversations are getting heated. I'm loving it. You guys have been so remarkable in the show, and it only gets better each week because of your guys' participation. So I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode of Coast to Coast. Yeah, well, I'm ending it now because the camera just shut off, so I have no choice. Let's go Knicks. I'll see you guys tomorrow.